Hey, collective. I just heard great strength will be needed in the next 2 weeks. And this is one of my favorite decks. I rarely use it. I love the messages, but the size of the cards is so ridiculous. It's just hard to shuffle, so I don't use it much, but they have a lot of good things to say. There it is. What did I forget what I just said. What did I say? Crap. Something with the next 2 weeks. Crap. I already forgot what they said. They want to point out that you are somebody who's meant to do many things at once. Like you are not, I'm not talking to a group who's meant to like be really, like really super strong in one niche. You could be. I'm not saying you can't be, but there's something about you kind of like dabbling in many different areas because of the type of career transition you are going through or they are encouraging you to go through. They need to remind you the things that you're afraid to try, the things that you think that you are not capable of doing, or you look at other people and you see them doing well and you're like, I could never measure up. I'm too old, not enough, there's not enough time for me to figure this out. Like excuses, it's really just you being afraid to step into your power, you being afraid to just say, hey, what if I try this and see what happens? What if I try this and see what happens? Um, you're old, you've lived so many other lifetimes, and everything that you're going to be doing in this lifetime, because your career, there's something about stepping into a career where there's like a hodgepodge of things that you're going to be doing. It's not going to be just one thing. There's going to be many different niches with whatever it is that you do. There may be one that's like the breadwinner, right? But there's something about you dabbling in a lot of different things. Meeting a lot of different people is what I'm hearing. Everything that you're going to be doing in this career, you have lived some type of lifetime in the past where you were a master at whatever it was. So whatever you are starting now that you think is going to take you a long time, it's going to come back. It's like it's automatically going to unlock your like energetic DNA, your vibrational DNA, so to speak. It's going to unlock all that memory and all that passion and all that focus. And that lifetime that you lived, that inner being, that soul that you were in that lifetime is here to help you as a spirit guide as well in this lifetime with that specific skill or niche. So whatever you feel called to right now, because I'm getting a message of Source really trying to call people out of their comfort zone and to try new things. We wake up and like 99% of what we do is the same as the day before. So we have to really deliberately consciously choose new things. And I will tell you from experience, it is amazing what can happen. It's what it unlocks inside you. It's interesting. It's hard to explain, but I would feel like almost like this is how Van Gogh would feel. Where, I mean, he was institutionalized, he had a lot of mental issues, but it never stopped him from making beautiful art. It never stopped him from dreaming and bringing beauty into a world where he felt like demons just taking away. So it's like he found a way to find beauty in that. So although that lifetime, it didn't get appreciated the way that it is now, like his artwork sells for millions of dollars, right? But he didn't get appreciated when he was alive. So whoever lived that life has his inner being and all of that energy behind them to help with those skills. And as you start practicing and as you start getting into your zone, into your vortex, into alignment with your inner being, all of those energies will be doing that brushwork with you. They will be giving you ideas. They will be infusing you with things. I'm just giving painting as an example because Van Gogh came to mind. But they will be giving you all of their ideas, all of those things, but you don't receive those ideas when you're in a place of stress. You don't receive those ideas when you're in a place of asking a question. A question and an answer are on two different vibrations. So if you're in the process of constantly asking questions, asking where things are, asking why things aren't working out, asking, you're not giving any airtime to the receiving component. The asking is just fear. I'm hearing something about incessant questions about what to do. It's almost like they want you to just kind of jump in and feel your way into things. You are doing something called intuitive healing, and they're asking you to step into that pattern a little bit more. They're really trying to bust you out of your shell here, because whatever your career transition is going to be, it is going to be something where you're doing things in many different areas. It's like you're walking into a studio here, and then you're leaving the studio and you're going outside over here, and then you're going, you're leaving here and you're getting on a plane to jet off to here, and then you're getting over, it's like you're going to be a very busy person wearing many different hats. And every skill that they are asking you to dabble in now will be something that you are going to utilize in the near future. They're not asking you to be a master at any of it. They're asking you to start it and enjoy it. They're not asking you to critique yourself. They're not asking you to compare yourself. They're not asking you to do anything except for start something, give it a try, and if you enjoy it, give it another try. If you enjoy it, give it another try. Don't enjoy something one time and say, oh, that was fun, and then not go back to it. Go a little deeper. What else can I do with this? What else can I do with this? What else can I do with this? They want you to really consider that, because they're giving me an energy here where you're going to be like an explorer and a learner, like a student of life. From now and forevermore until the day you die, you're going to be a student of life. Something about you continually learning. It's going to be a new habit, a pattern of behavior for you. Okay. Oh. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. You are going to meet somebody when you do have this career transition that is, they are telling me similar energies, similar thought processes, similar beliefs, very similar beliefs, similar creative ideas. There's something about, you were meant to meet up with some type of soul, like you guys made an agreement to meet up at some point in time in this lifetime to finish what you started, is what I'm hearing. To finish what you started. I am hearing that you are building a legacy with this person. I'm hearing they were the way shower first, and then you follow. It's something about like bringing it home. Like somebody, like they're showing somebody up to bat. Somebody bats, and then, they get to second base, and then somebody else gets up to bat, and then they're bringing it home. So it's like, the first person was the way shower, and they got you to second, third base. But now whatever you're doing completes the process. Well, completes the union. And then it's a whole new world of expansion and new ideas and new opportunities and new things. It's like you're going to be living in a very different lifestyle than you are now. They also want me to point out that your sensitivity has been exploited deeply. And while you're in a place where you are a sensitive person, there is somebody there, this person here sees and feels how exploited you are and how misunderstood you are. And they literally cry and bawl their eyes out for how much you have to endure, and how you don't even, it's like you don't even recognize, I'm hearing you don't even recognize the severity of dissatisfaction with people around you, because you're trying so hard to hone in on, focus in on something that others feel is impossible to do. You're doing something that seems impossible. And it's probably why people are thinking you're not doing so as much as you are, but you are. But they wanted to point out that this person literally helps you cry out pain without you knowing it. I heard atrocious ridicule. Simply for your demeanor and who you are. And it's not because they want to point out that it's a good thing that this is happening, because if you're triggering people like that, that means you're triggering something that they don't like in themselves that they're having to look at. I just got it too. They're jealous. They're jealous that you're able, to them, your life seems easy, playful, and things seem to come easier to you. Where they feel like their life has been hard, they've had to bang things into place to get where they are, and as they get forward 2 steps, they get knocked back. And when it looks like you're a step ahead of them, it makes them so angry and jealous inside. And then it's just ridicule city. It is like just pick you apart city, because they've got to find a way to make themselves feel better about their station in life, when it's because they keep comparing themselves to you for some reason. They're not able to let you go. There's somebody that's not able to let you go, but there's something about, there's another person here, this of the same sex, not the person I was just talking about, but of the same sex, that knows about all of this, and their heart breaks for you. But it also, their heart's also in awe of you. The fact that you can disassociate with it enough to not let it affect you and keep moving forward. You could be moving forward faster. You could be having a lot more fun than you are, but you just haven't figured that piece out yet. It's not that you're getting it wrong. It's just you haven't fully figured that piece out yet. Once you figure that piece out, you're going to be flowing and going the same way as you would. And what it is, the messages that you used to hear from these people, maybe you just felt it in their energy. It kept you from wanting to move forward with these things. There's something about, people wanted you to perform and look the best, be the best, do the best at everything. And that's how that type of pressure that you got, all that pressure that got put on you, the ridicule for you doing, just because I'm just going to say this. You doing dishes differently than somebody, and them having a problem with how you load the dishwasher, them having a problem with you washing the knives, things like that. It's like little things like that really eat away at your confidence. And when it's constant and it's with every little area that of things that you're doing, it really beats you up. So then you're afraid to move in any way. So this career transition that's wanting to come in for you, remember, everything they're asking you to start that's new, the fear that you're feeling is because of the perfectionism that was put upon you by other people. You allowed this to be on you. You didn't realize you were allowing it. You were living by default. It wasn't like something, it wasn't something you consciously were aware of. All right. So don't beat yourself up for that. But now that you are aware of it, please know that you have a lot of gifts inside of you that have been dying to come online. And I'm getting a message here. Instead of, somebody here likes to do readings with past lives. I don't know why they're saying this to me, but they're saying to stop wasting your money. Why are you saying that? They're saying you're more interested in what you went through in the past than what you're actually going through in this life, and everything that you're going through in this life is tied to what you went through in the past. But there's nothing that you went through in the past, in any past lives, that you have to know about to help you navigate this life. Any patterns from a past life that you're healing in this life, you have already had some type of physical experience to reawaken and reignite that pattern. You do not need to waste your money on doing a past life regression reading. And I'm not saying that in general for everybody, but they're saying there's somebody here specifically who just really keeps going after the same types of readings, like past life regression, past life regression. Keep wanting to know all about their past lives, thinking that's going to help them figure out what they want in this life, and it's not going to help you at all. Your inner being is who is here to help you, and they want you to trust yourself more. That's really weird. I've never had a message like that. Interesting. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. So whether you realize it or not, they want you to know that you have recently learned, and you know, you may, it's recent, you recently learned this, so that the pattern, they want to point this out, you may shift back and forth between this new and old pattern for a bit, and don't beat yourself up for it. You've recently learned how to start to relax into the changes that you have been making. It's been baby steps, but they're saying that these baby steps is what's actually causing a quantum leap energy, a quantum leap in your energy, which is about to cause a quantum leap in your manifestations. 543 was just on the clock as I was saying that. It's going to cause a quantum leap in your manifestations. So they want you to keep taking it day by day, hour by hour, feeling by feeling. It's interesting that they're saying that. There was a mantra that they had come out last week. It was, I'm capable, I'm free, and I choose me. They're bringing that back up now, and they need you to keep repeating that mantra, especially in every moment, in every segment, when people are trying to pull you away from the things that you're supposed to be doing. You are capable of choosing yourself. You are capable of making this change. You are capable of trying something new. You are capable of starting that new project. You're capable of watching that new class for 5 minutes. You're capable of stretching and doing a new yoga pose. You're capable, whatever it is, you're capable of taking that 30-minute bike ride. You're, whatever it is for you guys, you're all different. You're capable of making that spreadsheet. I don't know who would want to do that, but there's people out there that love that stuff. You're capable of making that spreadsheet. You're capable, all right? Remember that. You're free to choose for yourself. Okay, well, here's the news or the information I'm hearing 2 weeks. For some reason, I just heard it's important that you're sober for 2 weeks. Basically what that's saying, like, it's like if you've been doing any partying or anything, or if you've had any fun, it's time to clean that up, because you got a career transition here. There's probably a drug test coming down the pike. So get yourself ready for that if you're having an issue with that, whoever is. I just heard nostalgia is going to set in. What is this message? Hope that didn't mess up my video. Nostalgia is going to set in. I didn't get a good feeling from it, though, and they're telling me it's for someone else. Nostalgia is setting in for someone else. Someone else is getting nostalgic about you. So as you're transitioning into this beautiful energy, they're feeling your transition in your energy. They feel it. So now they're getting nostalgic over the good memories between you guys, and it's like they're going to try to come back in, and it's going to feel like a nuisance, and that's how you're going to know that it's not for you. 9:16 on the clock. That was my mother's date of birth when she was alive. Hello, my sweet angel. That's how you're going to know it's not for you. When you're all excited and you're doing something and you're feeling good, and then somebody comes in from the past that you used to be excited to see, and you're not excited anymore, and it just kind of feels like it's a pest, or they're pestering you. It's a problem. It's in a way. It's a nuisance. That's how you know that you've outgrown that energy. And you're about to, it's not, they don't want you getting frustrated that these people are trying to come back. They're trying to come back because they see your light. They feel your light now. And they want a piece of that light. So don't look at it like a bad thing. Yes, it'll be annoying to you, but it's also going to show you how much growth you've had in yourself. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.